this world is screaming. This world is screaming for one thing. One thing that is so important, it can make or break you, your family, your business, even your whole nation. One thing that might sound so simple and so easy, but is so important. And what is that one thing? It's the power of authenticity. It's simply the power of you being you. Wow. It is so important. People have had enough of plastic, fantastic things. Inauthentic businesses, boring businesses, even inauthentic speakers. Think about this. We might not all love Seth Godin, but I still to this day have not found a person who doesn't say, Seth, he is so authentic. He's so real. He's really short. But he's really big on stage, right? And he has this character. And when we listen to Seth, we do listen. Because everything that he does, and he's basically built an empire around the things that he is. His mission, his passion, his values, his knowledge, everything is there. And he comes to us with a feeling that he's human. He's one of us. Simple? Well, being and living who you truly are might sound simple, but really, if we think about it, and I've been thinking about this a lot, what do you really say when someone says to you, don't worry, just be yourself? How can you really do that when you have been all your life more focusing on where can I fit in? How can I fit in more? And even your focus has been more on what is it that other people want me to be? And when your thoughts and when your actions have been all about that, how on earth are you supposed to just be yourself one day? I struggled with that for years. No, that's not right. I struggled with that for decades. And in the result of that, I didn't value who I was. I didn't see that it was anything special about me. And what happened? Insecurity led to bad business decisions. I connected with the wrong business people. Hey, even selected the wrong husband, but you know what I mean. It's the thing of when you do the things that you're not really sure of, who am I? What I've noticed, and when I actually discovered my own uniqueness, that's when everything changed for me. My confidence grew. My clarity became more efficient. And I started to work with other leaders worldwide, helping them to discover who they were, what was unique about them. And what I've noticed in my work is that these people all have that blind spot. They're not really valuing who they really are. They're not really seeing who they really are. And that blind spot is what I call your X factor. It's that thing that only you have. It's that thing that makes you unique. It's that brilliant thing that you have and no one else has. Powerful, huh? Yeah. My story basically starts, and my actually transformation, basically starts in the autumn days of 2008, when my country, Iceland, collapsed. Yes, I am an Icelandic polar bear, born and raised in the country of Iceland. And I'm going to tell you something. the years before the crash, everything in Iceland was about making money. Making money no matter what. We had told ourselves as a nation that if we were seen as someone that was fast-forward thinking and could make money, just multiply it by itself, then we would be respected. Then we would be loved. Wow. Was that wrong? That we actually had told ourselves. That was the thing that we had to be. That was the thing everyone would really look up to us. Till that terrible autumn day in 2008, when everything collapsed. Tell me, how many of you have lost money? Ever lost any money? Yeah, exactly. In Iceland, we didn't just lose our money. We lost everything. And the most painful part was we lost our identity. We lost the ability to know who we really were. And that's what we had to do as a nation, isolated out there in the North Atlantic Ocean. We had to find and figure out, who are we really? What do we stand for? What is it that makes us who we are? And we figured it out with the country National Assembly, where I was one of the leading partners in, where we got 1,500 people from all over the country, everyone from being the cleaning one, to the minister, to the executive, to the marketing nerd, whoever. We came together for a whole day. We figured out our values as a nation. We figured out who we were, what it was that we wanted. And do you know what? That was when everything changed. Everything changed. The following that National Assembly, we figured out, and basically what I'm seeing today is that what was unique and what was special about us was indeed everything that we had before. It was our unique nature. It was the thing like that we believe in elves and fairies. It was even the thing that this hard English accent that you're listening to right now, all of that is unique. But we just didn't see it. It was waiting for us to open up that gift, to share it to the world, and that's what we did. With amazingly smart marketing and branding strategy, the nation collectively started to brand Iceland all over again, now as the hidden secret in the north. And we turned the economy around. All from being basically nothing, turning our tourist industry from being the third biggest industry in 2011 to being the single biggest industry in 2014. All because we used who we really were. Now I see that what we really needed to succeed was already there, waiting for us, right in front of our tits. It was all there. We were just so sure that it was something else that we needed, not the thing that we really authentically were. Now, Iceland is a small nation. I mean, we're only 330,000 and about 10 people. But we had to get together. And we had to do this. And today, I think just here from Boston, 4 flights going to Iceland. Takes 5 hours. You can call. No, I'm just kidding. You know. The thing when you start to find out your X factor, what happens? I've seen this with my clients. When they really go into who they are, that's when everything opens up for them. They start to understand they already have what they need. They just are not seeing that and using their blind spot. They're opening up, being who they really are. Now, in case you're not quite sure that what I'm saying is the truth, and that your success, the key to your success, is already right in front of your tits, may I ask you to do a little exercise with me? Could you please hold up your right hand? And what I want you to do is to look at the palm on your hand. Look at the palm on your hand and look and think, put everything that you love into that right palm. Everything that you love to do. Close the palm and keep it in there. Then look at your right elbow. And in that elbow, I want you to put your knowledge, your skills, your attributes, your story, everything, put it in there. And then I want you to take your left hand. And in your left hand, look at the palm there, and I want you to put your values, the things that you stand for. Put it in there and close it there. And then look at your elbow. That's your purpose in life. That's the thing that when you're there, when you're doing the things that feel so natural for you, that's what you're there. And here comes a little magic. Put your hands together. This is your blind spot. This is the thing that the world is screaming for. This is what makes you who you really are. Have you noticed what it is? Right in front of your tits. Thank you.